Welcome all my dear students. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about the different impacts of tourism. Impact may be positive as well as negative impacts. So let's get started with the positive impacts of tourism first. Economic impact. If we talk about the economic impact, we have employment generator, increased tax revenue, foreign exchange earner, rural development promoter, improve infrastructure, increase in gross domestic products and multiplier effect. So this all on overall basis forms the economic impact. How is the economy being impacted in terms of tourism? Next we will talk about the environmental impact. How environment is being impacted. Some tourist destinations like parks, wildlife and bird sanctuaries helps in maintaining the ecological balance. Historical sites are preserved and restored. Endangered species are being protected. Forests are protected. Create awareness about the environment. Next, we'll talk about socio-cultural impact. Develops entrepreneurship, provides job, increase income, improves quality of life, preserves heritage, revive art and craft. Helps national and international integration, develops facilities and infrastructure, revives vernacular languages. Next, we'll talk about the demonstration effect. It helps in preservation of culture, rejuvenation of art, forms folk dance and music retain authenticity. Then we shall be talking about the negative impacts of tourism. Economic impact. Leakage. It refers to the process through which tourism receipts are drawn or leave the destination's country. This happens when money is spent on buying goods and services from other economy. Next comes the environmental impact. Environmental pollution, depletion of natural resources. These are the common problems which can be observed on day-to-day basis. Land erosion, loss of natural resources, traffic congestion as well as garbage trials. The environmental impact is a very common one because we see that due to deforestation, a lot of the land plot is being destroyed by the humans, isn't it? The natural habitat, it's we who are making this vulnerable, right? Then we have the socio-cultural impact. Rural-urban migration, disruption of lifestyle, narcotics and drug abuse, decreased use of local language, health issues like HIV, AIDS, flu and virus, prostitution, alcoholism, crime, pickpocketing, mugging, rape, murder, money laundering and disrespect to the local customs. Next we'll talk about the demonstration effect. Local or host irritation, hostility from the locals, socio-cultural, we have social norms and customs, these are being affected. Next the cultural arrogance, dilution of culture, and if we talked about the political impact, it leads to terrorism. The next that we'll be taking into consideration for today's video, the topic is constituents of the tourism industry. What are the main constituents of the tourism industry? The first one is transport. Transport is a basic way to travel from one place to another. It includes airways, roadways, railways, waterways, parking areas, airports, runways, bus stands. Next is hotel. Tourist needs a place to stay. Food and beverage. Tourists require the catering services which include non-commercial outlets or welfare outlets like institutions, etc. Then commercial outlets. Residential include hotel, guest houses, resorts, etc. And non-residential include specialty or fine dining restaurants, fast food restaurant, coffee shop, bars and pub, lounge, vending machines, dhabas, etc. Entertainment or attractions. Natural attractions, we have hills, beaches, etc. Built attractions, resorts, amusement or theme parks. Built attractions refers to the man-made attractions. Next, business attraction, we have MICE. Relatives and friends. Historic attraction, heritage, building monuments, palaces. Cultural and ethnic attraction, customer, traditions, fairs and festivals. Special events, Commonwealth Games, Olympic Games. Medical attraction, spa, sanatorium. Religious attraction, pilgrim. Government attraction, White House, Parliament. Retail and shopping like malls, markets, etc. Next, we will talk about the travel agents and tour operators, right? Travel agents and tour operators forms the basis of the travel and tourism industry. Without them, travel and tourism is almost said to be impossible. Travel agents act as intermediaries serving between the travel providers and travel customers. Travel agency perform a number of functions such as to provide the travel information, planning of itineraries, liaising with the vendors, ticketing, costing, reservation, document, settling of accounts, MICE, foreign exchange. Tour operators are different from travel agents. Tour operator assembles all the different components of travelers and sell it as a package to and from a destination with complete ground arrangements. Next, we'll talk about the guides and escorts. The guides and escorts, they are also very important, which represent the tourism industry. Guide is a travel industry representative, a public relation representative for his city, region and country, as well as an educator, an entertainer and a public speaker. There are many types of guide: location guide, monument guide, museum guide, city guide, world tour guide, etc. Escort. Escort has to accompany the tourist right from the commencement till the end of the tour. An escort facilitates check facilities, custom clearance, accompanying the tour during sightseeing, shopping, etc. Tourism organization. Organizations are formed when a group of people come together for a common purpose. Tourism organizations play an important role in marketing destination and managing tourism industry. There are many levels of organization, be it international, national, state and local levels. World Tourism Organization is an international organization which is said to have founded in the year 1975. We have some other international recognized bodies in the travel and trade industry such as IATA, UFTA, TAI, ASTA, IATO, FHRAI, IRU as well as IUR. The next topic that we are going to discuss today is travel motivators. Travel motivator, by the word itself, you very well know about what is a travel motivator, which motivates us to travel from one place to another. The special motivators out here refers to the physical motivators like physical rest, relaxation, sports, health, etc. So these all comes under physical motivators. Next we have cultural motivators. These are related to culture, lifestyle, folk art, music, dance and spiritual. Interpersonal. These are related to meeting friends, family, new people, etc. Status and prestige motivator is also a part of it. Personal esteem, status symbol, education, pursuit of hobbies, business and work. So all these are very important in the field of travel motivators. So thank you so much for listening to me. I hope you're able to understand what I'm trying to discuss in this video. Thank you so much.